Hello Libra, welcome to another love reading. This one will be all about the person that you're thinking about or connecting with at this time. What do you need to know about how they're thinking or feeling about you, how they view you or this connection? What are their intentions towards you? And we'll also look at what they wish they could tell you. And let's jump right in for Libra. Spirits, angels, guides, messages, please, guidance for Libra in love. What does Libra need to know, Spirit, regarding love? What messages, guidance, insight do you have for Libra regarding love, Spirit? And what is currently happening for you, the current situation in love? Oh no, the Sun reverse. And Knight of Wands reverse. Oh no. This could be a continuation of the you and them love reading. Hopefully, we'll see if we get some sort of insight. But what I'm seeing here is that you could have gotten played or dealt with someone that was not able to commit to you. Someone that could have played games. We'll see what that's all about. Past energies or influences on this situation. The Five of Wands reverse. The Magician. So someone wants to overcome the conflict. They want to overcome whatever problems there have been, maybe find some sort of solution or resolve it, overcome whatever's happened. Okay, how do you feel about this person? Seven of Cups reverse and the Nine of Swords. So you're very anxious, worried. Some of you could be thinking that you made a mistake. Someone could have chosen another person over you as well. You're not doing very well with what's happened. Okay, and how do they feel about you or their energies towards you? The King of Swords reverse. Wow, Five of Pentacles, yeah. So this is somebody that could have been cold, deceptive, tough to deal with. They could have kept something from you with the King of Swords reverse. And I feel like they put themselves out in the cold through their own actions, their behavior. I think this person knows what they've done. I think this is somebody that is aware. Okay, so what about any hidden factors, what you need to know? Page of Wands and the Four of Wands. Okay, so I feel like someone's taking the initiative to bring things back to how they were, or I heard like the good old days. So this is kind of the energy I'm picking up. It could be that someone's just thinking about taking the initial steps towards something that's a little bit more balanced and happy and like good. Excuse me. I think this might be communication. We'll see. What's the overall outcome in the near future? Nine of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Wands. Well, the Nine of Pentacles reverse is typically someone that is attached, not independent, not very secure, which is very rare for a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is kind of like the opposite of this. Queen of Wands is somebody that is very confident and bold, and they're like so fun and eccentric and fun. I already said that. What do I want to say? Kind of like energetic, very attractive, alluring. The Queen of Wands draws people to her because she's so different. And she kind of, she loves that she's different. It's not something that she's ashamed of or anything like that. She's also more of a doer than a thinker. So we'll have to see what this energy is talking about. It could be that someone's willing to be bold towards some sort of action that they want to take. Okay. Overall energy or why everything is happening, the root is the Hierophant. Taurus energy. So the Hierophant could be a card about official things, contracts, institutions, commitments. It also symbolizes tradition, doing things a certain way. We'll see what this is all about. The moon reverse is right behind that, which is like seeing something very clearly. Whatever was an illusion is no longer an illusion. Whatever someone was not sure about, not clear about, it's clear as day now. So let's get some clarifiers. Spirit, can we get some clarifying energies, please, for Libra? I definitely feel like this is going to be a very specific reading. I don't think, obviously it's not going to resonate with everyone, but specifically this reading, I think, is just so on the nose. So let's see what this is all about. Let's start with the Hierophant. Why is everything happening? The Hierophant. Well, I haven't even started asking my question, but the Fool, the Five of Wands, the Three of Wands. Yeah, something happened here. Five of Wands has shown up already. A waiting period, a new beginning, conflict. I think whatever has happened, it's like something has already happened in this connection. And whatever has happened has really affected you emotionally here. But the Hierophant, they just seem to have it so together. On the outside, they're very, they conform to what's expected of them, to what society expects. They like to do the right thing. They don't really like to go against the status quo, etc. But this could also just be somebody that's married in a commitment. Tell me about the Hierophant, Spirit. Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? Seven, nope, Eight of Pentacles. Definitely not a 7. What else for the Hierophant? Why is the Hierophant here? What's this about? Yeah, Ten of Swords. I knew it. Something has already happened here. There has been an ending of some sort. It could have been a commitment that ended, and there's the Nine of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. Exactly. You were very affected by this ending. It could have been a breakup, a separation. It could have been that someone betrayed you, stabbed you in the back, mistreated you. But that Eight of Pentacles, it's almost like, I don't know, it's like someone might be wanting to do the right thing or is putting effort into this. What's this Eight of Pentacles about? Because I know someone is trying to fix things or resolve the conflict, because it's here. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? What's this Eight of Pentacles about? Eight of Swords. What's this? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody that's waiting for an opportunity to no longer be in the position they are in. So the Eight of Swords is a card about being tied up, not really seeing a way out of your situation, being fearful of taking, a step forward, feeling constricted, stuck, like your hands are tied. So I feel like someone's trying to turn this around with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Eight of Pentacles. And I'm not sure if this is you or your person. I have a feeling it might be the person that screwed up, because I just got like this very aware energy down here, almost like they're aware of what they've done, or they're aware of why they are where they are at. I know that probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but hopefully it does when I start clarifying. I do feel like whatever happened could have possibly been recent, because you were just so affected by it at this time. In the current energies here, you have the Knight of Wands reverse and the Sun reverse, like deep unhappiness with the Sun reverse. I'm also thinking of deception here. The sun reverse reminds me of the moon, right? The sun is clouded, hidden away, blocked, right? And then I have it here with the Knight of Wands reverse. So this could have been somebody that played you, like I said, or wasn't committing to you, was hiding something from you. Why is the sun reverse with the Knight of Wands reverse? Why is the sun reverse with the Knight of Wands reverse? I feel like these are connected. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Why is the sun reverse with the Knight of Wands reverse? Yeah, there's the moon, Pisces energy. Can I get one more? Why is the sun reverse with the Knight of Wands reverse, Spirit? Why is the sun reverse? The Knight of Wands reverse. 10 of Wands, yep. See, I feel like someone's trying to figure out what has happened, processing what has taken place. This could be you, Libra. It could be your person. But whatever this was that happened up here, it's burdening the connection now. They have the 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. I feel like there's a baggage now. There's something that's weighing down the connection that you have with this person. This could also be someone that has done this to you in the past, right? Like the current situation is that the past is still affecting you. Someone's past actions could be affecting how you view love, how you feel about love. You could be having doubts, about future love. But I think, a lot of you, this could be somebody that you're currently dealing with or dealt with recently. When I look at Temperance, I'm literally seeing someone trying to figure this out, which is kind of funny to me because I feel like whatever happened was it was so real that it's still affecting you. And I don't know if I'm making sense with that. It's almost like whatever happened is something you can't ignore. It's not like you can lie to yourself about it or tell yourself one thing when it's really another, if that makes sense. So I feel like there's just something that's probably still trying to make sense to you. I can't talk for some reason, or at least I can't put my thoughts into really clear sentences. So I'm sorry about that, Libra. Please bear with me. Okay, so I feel like what you need to know about this is that someone's manifesting a resolution here. Because the 5 of Wands is reverse. Why is the Magician here with the 5 of Wands reverse? This could be you or your person. Why is the 5 of Wands reverse with the Magician? The Hangman. Someone seeing the situation differently. The World. And the King of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody that really wants to make this happen. I think this is someone wanting to revisit this or seeing things differently and wants a new beginning here. The Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Again, this could be you. You might be wanting to reconcile despite what's happened, right? Maybe you still are interested in this person, or it could be that this person that you have been dealing with here is seeing the situation differently for whatever reason, because the Hangman is here. So let's jump to your energies here for each other or between you. How you feel, how they feel. Let's get some insight. Spirit, can I get some insight for Libra? What are the energies between Libra and this other person? Spirit, tell me about Libra's energies. What are Libra's energies in this connection? Yeah, parting ways. You're heartbroken. Separation, divide, heartbreak. There's a disconnect between you. I really do feel this is a continuation of the you and them reading that I did for you for October. Feel free to check that out. It's going to be in your playlist. I feel there was a separation here that affected you. Okay, can I get some insight into the person that Libra is dealing with? What are their energies towards Libra, towards this connection? What are their energies? Deep regret. There's regret over past actions. Yeah. This person they feel bad over what they've done or about what they've done. Because like I said, they know why they're out in the cold. They're probably experiencing some sort of loss. But they know why that is. You know, it's not like they're like, why is Libra so mad at me? No, they know. Can I get some more insight into the energies between Libra and this other person? Can I get one more energy for Libra's thoughts, feelings, energies in this connection? Tell me about Libra. Yeah, whale. So again, I feel like this has affected you deeply. I think you've even learned from this experience. You've learned something about yourself. I almost get like you're wiser now because of what's happened. But that doesn't make things hurt any less, you know, just because you've learned a tough lesson. It's not like it's easy. Tell me about the person that Libra is dealing with. Tell me about this person that Libra is dealing with. The Firefly. So the Firefly is kind of an energy about wanting to take advantage of an opportunity while you still can. Let me look that up real quick. Of course, I dropped the book, of course. And I always like to check the birds, like the flying ones, because we have the dragonfly, the butterfly, the firefly. They're all very kind of... Oh, and they also have a moth too. Inspired and fantastic, yet fleeting. So high frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. An awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. Our job is to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. So yeah, it's almost like this person has been illuminated, or has had a realization, right? And they need to kind of address it now, possibly because they can't address it in the future, or perhaps because, you know, maybe they're not going to be as clear about something as they are right this second. So let's dive into your energy here. What's the Seven of Cups reverse? What's the Seven of Cups reverse about? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I'm getting this energy of someone that's invested a lot, possibly even financially. Tell me about the... That's a lot, but I'm going to take it. The High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. So basically what I'm getting here is that whatever was hidden from you is no longer hidden from you. You have clarity about this person. They're the Knight of Wands. I think a lot of you were involved with this person very seriously. Maybe you were committed to this person. Maybe there was a long-term commitment here, a marriage perhaps. I think you're going back and forth or battling with yourself about being free of this person. Yeah, there's the Three of Swords. This is your energy. You're really worried, anxious, because maybe your heart is telling you one thing and your mind is telling you another. But again, this Ace of Swords cannot be ignored. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. I don't know why my throat is acting up. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're worried about what to do, what action you need to take or you should take. I think a lot of you, Six of Swords is at the bottom of the deck here. You already know that you should leave, but that's easier said than done. So let's look at this person. Tell me about the King of Swords reverse and the Five of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, yeah, this is, I feel like a lot of you were involved with this person very seriously. Tell me about the King of Swords reverse and the Five of Pentacles. Three of Cups. They could have cheated. They could have had someone else or lied to you about someone else. Tell me about the King of Swords reverse and the Five of Pentacles. Yep, Nine of Swords. They know what they did. The Devil at the bottom of the deck. Capricorn energy. This is a very clear energy. I'm telling you, this reading is going to be specific. The message is the message. If it resonates with you, awesome. If not, it just doesn't resonate for you this time around, and that's okay. Maybe next, the next reading will. But this is a very specific reading. And the energy is very clear. There's not a lot of other, like some other readings, there's certain energies where there could be multiple interpretations, right? Multiple situations. But I feel like this is just, this is what it is. This person knows what they did. They know that they've affected you. And they could even be stressing out about the fact that what they've done cannot be undone. So let's see, what do you need to know? Page of Wands, Four of Wands. What's this Page of Wands, Four of Wands about? Why is this Page of Wands, Four of Wands about? Some of you even live together with this person. Why is the Page of Wands here with the Four of Wands? Nine of Wands. I feel like someone wants to communicate, but the other person doesn't trust them. The other person's kind of worn out, tired, wary of what someone is saying. Can I get one more, please, for the Page of Wands and the Four of Wands? Death, Scorpio energy. I feel like, you know, this could be an instance where you've decided to move on with your life. Maybe you broke up with this person, or you're deciding whether to break up with this person or not. Whatever happened between you and this person, your person can sense that you are ready to drop them. I think your person can sense as well that in the past, maybe you were more forgiving, more willing to let things slide. Maybe you were able to understand them or even like talk to them. Some of you are dealing with a manipulative person and they've been able to just manipulate you this whole entire time. That's not all of you, but some of you have been dealing with a manipulator, because I have the Magician over here. So what I'm trying to say is whatever worked in the past is not working now. Whatever deception was easy to dismiss in the past, or whatever situation you were able to like look past, you are not able to do that now. That's why you're so conflicted. And that's why, you know, what I said with like the truth cannot be ignored. It's because whatever has happened has affected you to the point that it's like waking you up to something. And now it's much harder to control you or to address you or approach you. and it's freaking this other person out. They're not doing well with the idea that they could really lose you for good, or that they crossed the line and there's no going back. That's really the current, like the main energy that I'm picking up from this whole reading, is that you're ready to cut someone off for good, and the other person can sense it, and they know they have no one to blame but themselves. If they were trying to defend, if they were like super great at defending themselves in the past, or were even able to gaslight you in the past, this time they can't do that, because you know exactly what happened. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. Let me clarify this death card to make sure that that's the right energy that I'm picking up here, right? Spirit, tell me about death. Why is death here for Libra? Why is death here? Yeah. 3 of Wands, 5 of Wands. I feel like you were waiting for something to change, or waiting, maybe you were even waiting to see what would happen. But I think a lot of you just know. 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You just know that what happened was wrong. You have regrets possibly over the past, and I feel like what I'm seeing is a lot of you are looking towards the future. What else is out there? When will I have peace? Because I don't think you're having any peace at this time. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, what's behind that? And Judgment, exactly. You're going back and forth about the past, but you know already. Judgment has woken you up. You are awake, Libra. For the Libras that I'm reading for this reading, if you're watching this and you're like, I have no idea what Stella's talking about, this isn't your reading. For the Libras that I'm talking to, you are awake. This has woken you up from whatever dream you were having, and you're going back and forth about what you know, but deep down you already know. So where is all of this headed? 9 of Pentacles reverse. What's this about? Why is the 9 of Pentacles reverse? And, you know, just to be clear, I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. That's not the point of tarot. The tarot is a peek into your subconscious energy. It's talking of the tarot.